to 2025. They're looking for the three-peat, and now Craime and Mickey are going to have to do some heavy lifting, and Craime has some extra motivation up against Leshar after Leshar took down his brother-in-arms Blas and didn't let him even get to stage 2 of EWC.
I'd say they're also the extra incentive as well. I don't know if it's like, you know, this perfect storm, you know, this whirlwind of pressure and, you know, the incentive, the ignition to kind of do well as you can, because you could potentially be the new champion individually. And remember, Blas hasn't actually won a massive title yet. He's always been consistent, but he hasn't gone. So Craime could go, you know what, I could be the guy to do it.
And remember, recently, Craime actually ended, I think, the 11 World Warrior streak of Blas in the Chile region, right? And Craime has been continuously leveling up, right? Even as of most recently, kind of peaking higher than Blas. And we're seeing it right now on EWC as well. He just kind of found his rhythm and his momentum. And I'm excited to see if he's going to be able to continue that up against one of the most dangerous players in the world with Leshar, right? We saw Leshar start on the Akuma, fell early on, and Ryan talked to him about it, right? Why has he been playing the Akuma, wants to win a tournament on the character, but as soon as he got sent to the losers bracket, it has been Ed all day, every day. I believe this is his best character. For my money, he is the best Ed on the planet, and that's what he's going to be bringing to the table right now up against Craime's Ryu. I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
He knows what needs to be done. He understands the assignment. Obviously, we'd rather you do Ed from the jump, but he sees potential. He wants to do some work with Akuma, but hey, you put yourself in a uncomfortable situation, but it's not unfamiliar to him, so he knows what to do. So we're going to see Ed all the way. It's like, okay, cool. You just stopped from him round 1. Imagine you just in the winner side, you know, the entire way through. But I'm going to be curious, because when me and Steve were commentating Blas versus Leshar yesterday, Blas was sweeping the first part of the Psycho Spark, because there's a hurtbox around his feet, so you can get a sweep guaranteed. I wonder if he's actually taken mental note of that and knows how to do it. But that's the main part that Blas is getting damaged from. But he's got inevitably a different play style than Blas. So we'll see how he does it. And also it keeps you in range of Ed's stand medium kick as well. So if he does either, you can catch them both, because they got extended hurt boxes now. And if you do have an exceptional sweep, punish counter is going to be showing up quite regularly on your screen.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I wanted to highlight, right, is that Craime and Blas, in my opinion, play so differently. Craime really looks to overwhelm his opponent in unique ways, like legitimately just a visual overstimulation of the opponent's brain. Like so many like shallow drive rushes into donkey kick, or shallow drive rush intentionally whiffed to then whiff punish your check attempt with fierce, right? But that's going to be harder to do up against Ed, right? Ed's buttons are so long, so much range, that if you try to play those mind games where these check attempts are going to whiff, on Ed, he presses stand medium kick, he presses crouch medium kick. These buttons are going to be far enough to even combat those type of attempts. But let's get into it. Craime versus Leshar, game 2 of day 3.
Drive rushes him already with a crouching medium kick there, and an anti to kick things off. He might be a little bit more airborne than Blas normally. Yeah, there we go. Already tried it, but he went for an empty jump, so that was highly fortuitous for Craime there until the perfect parry comes through, and he's not looking to side switch, so he'll just get the extension into the Psycho Blitz.
Leshar, great quarter carry on that one, but because of Craime's recognition of that space built, sends the fireball. And catches Leshar right before he can walk out of crouch medium kick range.
Gotta go for the delayed back heavy kick, and he did commit to a drive impact because he snuffed out the nonsense, and he is going to get a massive reward here with the desync combo, and he's going to try and end this. It's not going to get the kill because he did drop it, but he said psych, as Yikes would say, into the Cobra punch.
And of course, Craime, you see, he's still very active, right? Woke up with a button defensively. Now starting to holster a little bit. Gets the jump in. Once again, very willing to do so. Parry attempt thrown into the corner here. Brave kill, and then messed up his own situation.
Worked out there for Leshar, and he's going to get the conversion into the heavy uppercut there. Meaty jab. Okay, I've never seen that frame kill before. And the stare down. Is it noon yet? It's past noon. So
goodness, bro. Meet me outside the saloon.
Bars.
Nice job backdashing again.
If he gets the overhead, he's dead.
Indeed, and then I like that a lot from Leshar, taking the minus frames and just throwing. And again, Craime, you saw trying to press buttons, but Leshar has beaten him to those gaps every time.
Pretty solid first game, but as we mentioned at the start, what was it? Craime is a little bit more airborne than Blas is, so he does have to be cognizant towards those jumps, especially at an angle, that doesn't allow him to do the light uppercut, which is probably why you're going to see the kill rush into the backward sway there from Leshar a fair bit, just to regain some spacing and understand the mid-range is where he dominates and gets the control. That is punishable.
Yeah, tagged him with it there. Craime looking to establish the Hadouken a little bit more this set. See, as soon as he kind of gets out of that flicker range, he throws a fireball, just trying to establish something.
Drive reversal. Trying to find that range where he can just probably fling out another flicker just momentarily, try to chase him down just in case he tried to throw a fireball again. But he closes the gap with that Charge Psycho flicker there.
Ooh, I like that again from Craime, whiffing, kind of baiting Leshar into a button.
Pressure with the Hashigeki. Good block. That's going to be a massive combo here. Just kept it sweet. But the Psycho Storm has come out. But once he gets back in, Craime, that's guaranteed. Unless you throw a drive impact.
Oh, it was too far on that one. But yeah, that's exactly why I like Craime forcing the super out early, because now he gets to take advantage and Leshar has no answer. Very well calculated from Craime here. Setting the level 2, that's damage, baby.
Oh, and because it was the charged version of the Shin Hashigeki, because you do get plenty of time after the amplified Denjin. You get plenty of time to get a follow-up there, Craime. Another anti-air there with the uppercut. I think he's trying to exploit that outside of being ruthless on the ground.
And then Craime switching up his block strings now as well. Caught Leshar trying to take his turn a little bit early on the Hashigeki. Definitely starting to find the spacing he needs.
Once he knows that he's not going to commit or overcommit to any buttons in the neutral, he'll move back a little bit and then jump in to see if he can exploit that light uppercut there from Leshar.
Switching up between the fireball and the jump in from that kind of range, right? Try to send him multiple ones. That's not sweep you highlighted earlier.
Psycho Blitz again. Backdash just in case of a throw tech there, but Craime hasn't really bitten. He hasn't really felt the need, and another jump in from your boy Craime, and he does have the Shin Hashigeki, and he will have to fling it out immediately. And there you go, one apiece. And that's interesting because he's had a very different analytical perspective, maybe an even better microscopic lens on what Leshar's doing in the neutral, because Leshar has been kind of 50-50 on what he's been doing on the aerial approach there, or has been handling it, I should say.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the time Leshar is responding to a blocked fireball with a flicker immediately, right? That's what exposed him last time, and Craime got the jump in. Pretty sure Craime wasn't expecting him to just go into immediate flicker again, though.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen Leshar hold the heavy flicker either to kind of get a hard read on the jump, but that's not in Leshar's cards, not unless it's really dire strengths.
Yeah, we might see it later on. Does risk the sweep again, waking up with the DP though, wants to keep this corner control, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. Leshar meaties him up with the light, can't kill, and that's safe because of burnout, but you cannot walk away.
Looking a little bit dangerous there, and I saw a little head tilt from Leshar because, again, that's uncharacteristic of him dropping combo enders, especially in situations like that. Maybe he's feeling the pressure of today.
Indeed, right. Ryu can make you nervous, man. You know the damage this character does, but the solar plexus overextension right there. First time we see it from Craime.
There you go, just backing off. Yeah, he's low on drive gauge, so he needs to wait till he gets back to the drive gauge safe zone. There you go. He's not going to overcommit here either, and just about did he get that uppercut into the delayed throw.
Yeah, being down like that, Leshar didn't really have any reason to press anything in the neutral. That Aaron jump.
Try to steal a turn back. He's very good at, when he knows it's the end of his turn, he knows how to steal it. He knows what you want to press to steal your turn.
100%.
There you go. That should be the game, actually. Yeah, he's going to get the conversion into the chamber, guaranteed. And it is going to put him 2-1 up here in this set against Craime.
It's interesting, you know, in game 2 it really felt like Craime switched up the pace, really started establishing the projectiles way more, and then kind of frustrating Leshar, kind of reading when he would move forward and then immediately do flicker, right? Like he was really honed in on that rhythm and that range that Leshar was looking for. And then Leshar switched it up, and we didn't see as many fireballs from Craime in that last game either. So I feel like he kind of went away from the strat that led him to victory in game 2. We'll see if he returns to form as he removes the headphones and wants to feel the electricity of the crowd.
Hey man, energy permeates, and like hype begets more hype, and he's already jumped back in there, gets a delayed throw, but luckily Craime on a forward jump to get a side swap, but he is already low on dry gauge. We're not even at 90 seconds here, Ringe.
I know, man, both of these players are already in the amber. That's why Craime, yeah, peppering on the fireballs, wants to make Leshar do something and not just freely regain, but those are some perfect parries from Leshar twice in a row now.
To the neutral, okay,
Nice.
Great spacing there, managed to get him to whiff 2 buttons and whiff punish the latter move, but he is going to build momentum, and he needs the dry gauge back as well, so the corner's the best way to regenerate some dry gauge, actually.
Exactly, he's put some big hits on him, including the donkey kick as well. Builds a nice chunk of drive back, but that's what Leshar was looking for as well. Beautiful neutral jump on the adjustment.
Forward throw, chase him down, and the drive rush, that threw him off. That dash threw him off.
Yeah. The little hezzy right there before the drive rush, right? Just disrupted the usual pace that Leshar plays at. And Craime even, like, you know, trying to snap himself back into the game, knowing he cannot drop around here.
His back's against the wall, and he has no choice now. And again, another unsuccessful jump gets the shimmy attempt into the kill rush here. And he's going to get some Oki. We haven't really seen wake-up panic here from Craime. He's just been very disciplined on defense, but if he doesn't try something, Ringe, he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, exactly, and his time is looking short. He beats him to it right there. The level 2 will close it out. Leshar takes down Craime 3-1, defeating both of the Chilean representatives here at EWC.
Clinical performance from one of our world's best player in the Street Fighter 6 community. And sometimes you saw the answers that Craime was introducing. You're like, okay, he might lose this, but Leshar somehow knows how to counter your counter without you even realizing it's happening through his staple game plan. Solid stuff from this guy.
100%, man. It really felt like Craime established the fireballs and was able to get an early life lead in that